Okay, so this is the neem oil that we got. 100% pure, unrefined, virgin organic. Okay, it's a half gallon. I can't remember the price of it, but that was the best price. I looked over and over and over. So Michael had it really strong in here for where he's been, because it's been really ticky. I don't know if you can tell the color, but he put a ton in there. You're only supposed to put like, I don't know, like 4 tablespoons or something. So I'm gonna add some water to that. But this is the Castile soap that we got. It's non-GMO, and for anybody who's allergic to palm, which actually I'm not, this actually has coconut in it, and I can't have coconut oil. But anyway, it was a really good price for this size as a liter. I'll put links in the description, but we're gonna go spray where the caterpillar, no, what do you call it, the cabbage moth caterpillars and the flea beetles are bothering. So I was talking to my grandma yesterday, and I don't know if you remember, but she gave me a rain lily for my birthday. And she told me yesterday, you know, she didn't know if it would bloom this year, and I told her it had not yet. And then yesterday evening I came out and look what I found. Ta-da! So I am gonna have a lovely rain lily bloom, so I'll get to see what it looks like. I'm excited. So yesterday we let the ducks be out about all day, and they did really good. They didn't bother the garden except for one little bite, and that one bite made me nervous. So today we waited till the afternoon late afternoon to let them out, and then we pushed them down towards the back of the bus, and they've been having a field day eating all that grass. They've ate it down a lot that was there and playing in our mud from where our gray water comes out. We use all natural soaps and everything, and you know, it's mostly water with a little bit of soap in it, but that's it. But anyway, they're all muddy. They've had fun today. They are only 3 weeks and 1 day old. I don't know if you can tell how big they are on the camera, but they have got huge. They like literally doubled in the 4 days that we were gone on our trip. And Michael will be busy tomorrow, but I think the next day we'll get them moved out to, I'll spin you around, let you see. So we have the 2 different sections now. So we've got our laying hens, the Buff Orpingtons, in this area with the extra barred roosters that are the same age. And then this area up here, that's where the meat birds had ate down, and that's recovering good. And then Michael had ran the fence up there and put the meat birds over there, and it's still got a lot of grass still in it. But so what Michael's gonna do is move the meat birds tractor over here and put the ducks in here, and then move our laying hens to that small area. So we'll have, there's 31 ducks, and then the meat birds, I'm not sure how many's in there. We had got 50, but we had a few die. But anyway, however many are left, they'll go in here, and actually the extra roosters we'll keep in here, and we'll just keep Roosteroo with the girls when we move him over there. And we're actually gonna keep Wyoming in here with the meat birds and the ducks too, because she's been eating her eggs, and we don't want her teaching the Buff Orpingtons to eat their eggs, so we wanna separate them. And I don't know why she eats her eggs. The only thing I can figure is she doesn't get enough calcium. Her eggs are oftentimes thin-shelled and crack real easy, so I figure that's why. But she will not take calcium. She will not eat eggshells, and so we don't really have a way to stop it. So we'll separate them. Hopefully the Buff Orpingtons will start laying here shortly. The barred rock rooster started crowing, and a couple of the other barred rock roosters were looking like they were kind of chasing our buff hens. So hopefully we'll start getting eggs here in the next couple weeks. So you can see all these little polka dots in these leaves. That's from the flea beetles. They probably, you know, they're starting to get a little bit bigger and not mess with them as much, but we're going to go ahead and just spray that to repel them. The neem will repel it, and the flea beetles jump real fast. They're hard to actually spray themselves or anything, but if they're there, the soap, the Castile soap, will actually kill them. They've also been, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but they've been hurting the Mizuna over there too. And earlier today, Josiah was not wanting to listen, and he pushed the ducks. The ducks were over there at the pool. He was trying to scare them, and he pushed them in here. And real quick, they took a whole bunch of bites. They took some fennel. I mean, before Micah and me could even get them out, they just snipped it up right there. That's one thing with the ducks. Instead of having the little chicken beak, they had them big flat mouths, and they can just get a whole mouthful. So anyway, so that was frustrating today, but hopefully I can see some of it over there. You probably can't see, but there's still some stuff there, so hopefully they just got the bigger leaves and they'll grow back. But anyway, so we're going to get spraying over here. Okay, so we also have the flea beetles. They're actually all over the potatoes, so I'm probably able to get you a good picture if they don't jump. At that little black dot, see, it jumped away. They're super fast. Let's see if I can, right there. Okay, so they're super tiny. If I'm moving close, they're gonna, actually they'll let me get close, good. So there's just these little beetles. I usually don't like to use pest control. Even the flea beetles, I normally actually totally ignore, but they are doing some damage, so I just want to get them took care of. But I normally don't like to do stuff. Just if you leave them there, it will let the natural the natural good guys come in and find them, and they'll lay their eggs. And then their babies will eat the bug, and then for the rest of the season you won't really have a problem, because the good guys, they will be coming and checking that part of your garden all the time, knowing, hey, there's a salad bar there, that's where we get our food. So I usually don't like to mess with them, and usually different, even natural like diatomaceous earth and different things, they kill the good bugs. And that is one thing with the neem, it doesn't kill anything, it just repels, and it actually doesn't bother the good bugs. But the soap can. And so I see some little bugs. Let me see if I can turn you around. I don't know if what these are, but they might be good bugs. Right there on the tip of that leaf. Is it gonna focus? Let's see if I can get it to focus. That actually might be something that, let's see, oops, it's about to fly. Oh, it flew right on the phone, so you can't see it. That actually might be something that's good that eats flea beetles. I'm not sure, I've seen a couple of them here. So oftentimes that's what happens, is the bad bugs, they come in, and then the good bugs come in after them to clean up. And then, even though you had some damage, like I have some, you can just tell the leaves are kind of getting polka dotty. I don't know if it's focusing on it. But it's not as bad, I think, because these are just tougher leaves than over there on the Mizuna and the mustard that we have. But it is thinning out on those really bad, not so much on these, but it's still here. And I'm just going to go ahead and take care of this and spray these so it doesn't spread to our other stuff. And I have left it for a little while, and hopefully the good bugs have come in. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and spray these. Michael's going to check. I hear the sound of a hen that laid an egg. And all of them meat birds right there are looking up. All the Buff Orpingtons are right there looking up. Something's going on. Maybe we got a new egg. So that little bit of just spraying and pumping, that has totally wiped me out just for that little bitty area. And skyrocketed my heart rate. I shouldn't have done it. I just wanted to do it. It gets old kind of just sitting around all the time, never doing anything for years. But I do better now than I did at one time. But anyway, so that totally wiped me out. I don't know if we got an egg or not. Michael hadn't come back yet, but I'll let you know. I want to add too that I had noticed some yellowing, kind of like an orangey yellowy color on some of the potatoes, and some like black polka dots. I don't know if that's a problem yet, or maybe it's just from growing through the bark, the wood chips, if that's what's affected it. But that is another good thing about the neem. It's actually an antifungal, and potatoes are bad about blights and funguses. So hopefully, if it is a fungus, having put the neem on it would be another good, or that would be another good reason for having put the neem on it. So hopefully it's not a fungus at all. Hopefully it's just the getting poked and stuff as it's growing through the rough wood chips. But anyway, that is an antifungal. So if you get funguses of any kind growing on your leaves, that's something that can help. So Michael said there was no chicken eggs. He thought maybe they just got spooked by something. He doesn't think anything got any. Something could have got a meat bird, I guess, because they're harder to count. But he said all of the buffs are down there, so maybe they just got spooked. But he did get 12 quail eggs, and the other day they actually laid 13 in one day. So we know we at least got 13 hens, and I guess he'll need to be butchering them probably by the end of this week. So we'll have to separate them, see how many hens and roosters we have, and then we'll leave one rooster per 4 hens and then butcher the rest of them. So we'll get to find out how many hens we have soon. Okay, so this is kohlrabi. It's got damage from the cabbage worms. So it's just been collards and kohlrabi, a little bit, I don't know if you see a little bit back there on kale, and a little bit on actual cabbages. You know, I checked them before we left, and you know, you really can't get them all. I saw some the night that we came home, but I haven't actually really looked through them. But I've been glad either the natural predators have already found them and got most of them, or whatever eggs got laid, there were not that many, because there are some spots, and I could see there were some new spots, and there were some new cabbages that I saw, but it's actually not as bad. With cabbage worms, you can like wake up and like everything be wiped out, but when we were out here yesterday or today, I can't remember, I think it was yesterday, one of the moths actually flew up. So it's a white moth, so if you see any white moth flying around your cabbage family, try to get it. They're super fast. Ariana was trying to catch it, and she couldn't. But anyway, so I'm going to put the neem on this. I don't know if it'll actually affect any of the cabbage worms on there. Maybe it will. I think I just saw one. Yep, there's a super tiny one right there. If it doesn't, let's see, super, is it going to focus on my hand? Super tiny, tiny worm. But they get bigger. If I see a bigger one, I'll show you. But anyway, maybe the soap will kill them, or the neem will repel them and get them off of here. But either way, I'm hoping that the neem will at least keep the moths from laying more on here. I'm probably going to have Michael do it because I have just now recovered from doing the potatoes. Well, they really tore these collards up right here. I don't know if you can really tell. I'll get you a little closer. But they have really, really got these. I don't think you sprayed these, Michael. These right here, right there. Oh. So here's a little bit bigger one of the cabbage worms. They get bigger than this too, but anyway, so you can see a little bit better. They get like an orange strip, not orange, yellow strip down the side. And I think the tops turn white as they get bigger. I don't know if you can see it real good. Well, I haven't come out here to see my meat birds in a while. Look how big they're getting.
And look how red their combs are.
Yeah, their combs are nice and red. They're not a...
Huge.
My God, you didn't have to scare them. So they're growing good out here. And I don't know if you can see, but there's still lots of grass out there in the back area. But y'all are getting big. Look at them nice big combs.
That white one does.
Did you just get shocked a second ago?
I think this one does.
Did it not shock you bad?
No.
No?
I think this one is has the biggest tone.
Which string did you touch? That one?
But these.
Not those. Which one did you touch?
These.
That one? It didn't hurt?
A little.
A little bit.
Can I see them?
So we think these buffs are Buff Orpington, and that white one right there, we think that's a Jersey Giant. It's not on the focus. Let's see if you can see the difference in their size, that buff and that Jersey Giant right there. It's not on the focus, and we think them other ones are
black sex link.
So we think the barred ones are black sex link. But anyway, them white ones are big, and then we think well, I don't know if you can see, one just got shocked. Well, I can't see its color real good. Them speckled white with black speckles, we think those are Delawares. So I'll let you see, this is how I'm having to walk right now, this far bent over. That's how pumping the spray bottle has stressed my heart so that I'm even lower than normal. Michael's got on to me and told me I got to go in. So I don't know if you can tell how short that is. It's not that far.